Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Leah. Hope everyone's having a beautiful day today. I don't know how many of y'all could relate, but lately I've just been feeling like I'm in a season where I've been wanting to lay low and stay silent. I don't really have the desire to be out there like that, to meet new people, to hang out with people, or even talk to people too much. And I know that that may sound rude, and that's not at all how I mean it. To the people I do have in my life, I love you so much. And I definitely want to nurture the friendships that I do have, the few friendships I have, and the people that I have in my life. But it just feels like it's been taking so much energy. It's like my social battery has been drained, and I can feel the change in energy in the world. Like, the world feels different. Life does not feel the same anymore, and it's been feeling like this for the past like 4 to 5 years. And yeah, and also real people are a dying breed. Like, there's not too many good-hearted, genuine, honest people in the world, it feels like right now. And you may need to go in a season where you're just kind of, going back into your cave and spending some quality time with God. And sometimes He will separate you so that He can separate you from the world and spend quality time with Him, and so you can hear from Him, and so you can allow Him to guide your steps, because there's a lot going on right now, and you really got to stay on guard and guard your heart. And yeah, it's crazy out here for real. Like, there's been a lot of weird things happening, and it's so crazy because there's a lot happening in the spiritual. Like, everything is spiritual, and everything happens in the spiritual before it manifests in the physical. So there's a lot going on that we can't even see with these two eyes. And it's crazy because I don't know if this is the case for any of you guys who can relate, but when I'm in these seasons where I'm kind of just like in my cave and spending time with God, like, I'm not on social media, I'm not really talking to anybody, I'm not like out there, I'm kind of just like home studying, like in my cave. It's crazy because during that time, there will be a lot of new people trying to come into my life. There will be a lot of people from my past, past friendships, relationships, whatever the case may be. People from my past who have betrayed me, who have, just haven't been like good people to have in my life. Like, they'll all come back and try to apologize. New people trying to get close, and it feels too much. It feels like overwhelming, and it makes me suspicious. And I'm not saying that to say like you should be paranoid of everybody and everything. And if you're someone who's not mentally healthy right now, and you're struggling with like some mental health issues that is making you paranoid, then this video may not be for you. But I'm just saying that it is important to just be mindful, and sometimes you got to separate yourself so that you can grow in your discernment to know what to watch out for, and what to avoid, and just how to protect yourself. And I think that's the difference too between healthy isolation and unhealthy isolation. When you are in a healthy isolation, this is God separating you so that He can spend time with you, whereas when you're in unhealthy isolation, you're just separating yourself from everyone, from wise counsel in your life, and you're alone with your negative thoughts and believing these negative thoughts, which are lies, and worsening your mental health. Like, that is not healthy. But I do think that it is very important and healthy to go through those seasons where you're alone for a bit. And yeah, but it's crazy because I've been noticing just a lot of weird things happening, like people trying to come back, people trying to apologize. And also it's crazy too. You want to be very careful. This reminds me, you want to be very careful of the kind of information that you're putting out there, what you're telling people. This is really interesting, but I got a new kitten, right? And I told a few people about my new kitten and what my kitten's name was. Her name is Luna, by the way. But tell me why right after I told the people in my life what my kitten's name was, I get one of those like those spam messages, or they're like messages from scammers. I got a text message from a scammer, and it was so detailed too. Like, they knew my name, they addressed me by name. They were like, "Hey Leah, this is Luna." Like, their name was Luna. Their name, I guess, like their so-called name. Obviously that probably really wasn't their name, but They were like, hi Leah, this is Luna with whatever. Like, it was one of those like scammers that were trying to, it was about like a job, which I hadn't applied to a job in a really, really long time. I think the last time I had applied for a job was like a year or so ago, but I thought that maybe, it caught my attention because I thought maybe it was someone, from like a job that I applied to like a year ago, because sometimes that happens. Like, I'll apply for a job and then they don't reach back out until like a year or months later if they still have my application on file. So it was like one of those messages. They're like, hey, Leah, this is Luna from so and so, and you know, I got your application, and you know, if you want to if you're still interested, then apply on WhatsApp. And you already know that that's a scam when they like start talking like that. And so I'm like, like, and this is not to say again to be suspicious of everything, but I'm just like, that's interesting. Like, right after I told people that my new kitten's name is Luna, out the blue, like, I get this message from a scammer and their name is Luna. Like, isn't that, like, that kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? Like, so there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. Like, you just really got to be careful of like who you trust, who you're telling, because people are watching you. And yeah, there's just, it's not a lot of people out here that are genuine, who are honest, who are real. You never know like what people are doing behind closed doors, what intentions people have in your life, the crazy stuff that people are into behind closed doors, and like what they're doing with their information. And when you're such a bright light, you're such a blessing to the people in your life, people are going to try to dim that light. They're going to try to you know, use you to take that light. Like, they're gonna try to do, pretty much they're gonna be trying to be up to no good. And so you really just have to be careful of that, especially in these times, and really protect yourself. And it's really sad because for people who are so genuine and just such a bright light and a blessing to others, it's like you feel like you almost have to change yourself to protect yourself, and you feel like you can't really be that genuine, like just like loving person, and you know, still trusting and just be there for people in the way that you want to be, because of how people are in this world, and that, you know, the evil that people are capable of and what they will do. And it's just really, it's really hard, but I really encourage you to never dim your light, never change who you are. Just be careful of who gets access to that. Of course, you want to be a blessing to everyone that you come across, but you can only trust people to a certain extent. And you, at the end of the day, you just got to trust God. You can't trust anyone more than you trust God. And that's the issue right there. I feel like a lot of us, like, we trust people more than we trust God, and God is the only one that knows people's true hearts, people's true intentions. And if you let him guide you and you continue to be that bright light, that beautiful soul, and you know, just you touch people's lives and impact people in a positive way more than you know. So don't let people hurting you or people with evil intentions or bad intentions change who you are. Like, don't let that, like, you're such a beautiful person, you're such a blessing. And yeah, I feel like there was something else I was about to say too, but I can't even remember. I don't know. I'm kind of sick right now. I'm getting over a cold, so that's probably why my voice sounds kind of nasally, if it does. But anyway, that's all I have for right now. I hope you guys are doing amazing. I love you so much, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.